What's up, you guys? Welcome to my workout. Today is March the 7th, 2024. This is my actual workout. It's going to be short. I'm getting a really late start on things. To be honest with you, I had not the best day today. Not anything tragic, but just one of those days. So I'm kind of tired too, a little pissy. So I'm just going to be hanging on the bar, doing some spinal decompressions. If I'm lucky, I might do a pull-up or two, but the goal of today is just to try and literally hang out and decompress and not get too stressed up and not put too much hard tension through my system, because I kind of had a good amount already. So, okay, let's just do this. As always, these are unscripted. And I don't even know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna just start with a hang, because here's the thing: if you're having a crappy day, or even if you're having a good day, hanging on a bar will always make it better. See, already I feel better just thinking about that. So if you get anything out of this video, it is that right there, and you can turn it off and go on with the rest of your life or watch another video, because that's I guess the main takeaway on this video here. So right now I'm just hanging, no big deal, and it feels good to hang because my lower back feels tight. What did I do? Okay, yesterday I did some jump rope and I did some push-ups, and I'm old and I'm tired, so my lower back is tight, and that felt good. Okay, so just a quick review. When I grab the bar, I want to make sure that I'm wrapping my fingers over the bar, but not grabbing the bar where this ridge of skin right here gets trapped between the bar and the base of my fingers and gets pinched. And then when I roll into it, it kind of turns into a door jamb. Because I'd imagine if a door jamb had nerves in it and you were to use a door jamb the way a door jamb is used, it would scream every time you do that. And that's what happens to this ridge of skin when it gets pinched between a bar and the base of your fingers, and then you put your weight on it and it goes, okay? So when I grab this bar, I'm just wrapping my fingers, just my fingers, making sure the ridge of skin at the base of my fingers is pushed back, so it is not trapped between the base of my fingers and the bar. And then now I'm gonna hang. Now, in exchange for much less pain in that part, in that ridge of skin on your hand, you're gonna pay a price. And that price is through much increased stress loading of the palmar, the muscles in the palms of your hands, and the muscles in your forearms, and everything downstream or that's below that. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna feel basically heavier when you do that. But what the payoff is, you're gonna actually develop a stronger grip. So yeah, if you hold onto a bar like that, in theory, your max pull-up should go down a lot. But once you get strong with just your fingers wrapped over the bar, then you can default to your regular door jamb grip and watch your max pull-ups go up. So you'll pay up more up front, but you'll also get paid back on the back end. At least I hope you do. Okay, so different angle. Once again, just making sure my fingers are wrapped over. Also, reevaluate your 1 minute hang with your fingers only wrapped over the bar. And if you like to do this with your legs, squeeze them together till the entire surface of your inner thighs is touching. And then if you really want to make it fun, tuck your tailbone under and then hang from there. But you know, it's kind of making me tired. Now, normally I don't like these super bright lights that are in my yard, but since I had a crappy day and I'm getting such a late start on things. Those lights, I hope, will light this place up a little better and light it up better. Okay, so now after I've kind of just done a few informal hangs and just waking up my grip, yeah, I'm gonna put my thumb over the bar and I'm just gonna hang, squeeze my thighs together. Oh, this thing's rotating me, who cares? All right, and now I'm gonna tuck my tailbone. I'm trying to, so when I say tuck my tailbone, this is anterior pelvic tilt. This is posterior or posterior pelvic tilt. So I'm trying to posterior tilt my pelvis as I'm hanging on the bar, right? So, you're just gonna turn, who gives a shit? All right, so that'll make it fun. All right, so here, so I'm trying to just, basically in gymnastics, I believe they call it a hollow body position. I'm trying to do that, but I call that a very honest hanging position in that I don't have any leverage advantages with that. I have no leverage advantages using the door jamb grip, and I'm at the longest body lever possible, and that posterior tilt just puts tons of weight right through the areas. If I go with an anterior tilt of my pelvis, let's see it. So if I just go with this, or I cross my ankles, this is cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this, but I feel that if I can get a little bit stronger here and just deal with that, then when I come to here, if this is how I'm testing my maximum hang once again goes up. So, okay. I don't know how the lighting is right now, but once again, moving on. Okay. Now, you know, when you have a bad day, sometimes people say they just want to curl themselves up in a big ball. Well, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do that hanging. So this function to me, if you can do pull-ups, but this is difficult for you, then I'm a big advocate of being able to squeeze yourself into this position at least a few times, because believe it or not, there are people who can do a lot of pull-ups, yet if you ask them to do that, it could be challenging for them. And it's not a problem, because if you can do pull-ups, you have all the muscle on you already to do what I just did. But you just need to program that muscle by first becoming aware that it's an important function and then playing around with it. And just like everything else, promise, if you can do pull-ups, you can get that within a day or two, maybe 3. Okay, so let me explain why that's important. If you've seen certain rescue operations where somebody is hanging from something, or, you know, say there's a guy, there's a raging, overflowing river, and there's a person holding onto a tree, and they've wrapped their legs around the tree. Well, if they cannot get their legs up to that tree in order to, and excuse the butt shot, but if they can't get their legs, it's cool if you, it's cool if you can hang. But if you can't hang in a way that will save your life, that's a little sad. So seriously, if you're gonna do pull-ups every now and then, just see if you can get your legs up to whatever you're hanging on so you can wrap your legs around it. Because if you're able to wrap your legs around something that you're holding on to for dear life, I promise you, your chances of surviving, of being rescued, go way up okay? So that is why this is an important thing. Plus, it's a good body integration exercise. It turns your entire body into like one bicep curl. All right, so that being said, once again, using honest grip, not resting on that ridge of skin that's in my hand. So my fingers and my palms and my forearms are forced to support my body weight. Now I'm gonna tuck my tailbone under, pull up slightly, drag all of this through, and then slowly reverse that down. You know, there are tons of different full body exercises on the internet and everywhere else. I consider that one of the ultimate full body exercises, and I also feel it's very, very underappreciated. So, takes a lot out of me. Okay. Whew, let's do that one more time. All right, since I gave you, once again, excuse the butt shot. If I happen to give you one, let's see if we can angle it like this so we can get a, yeah, there we go. We have a control over the butt shot. So once again, just hanging from the fingers and then pull up slightly, bring legs up, use the lats, sort of feels like I'm doing a big pullover type of movement right here, and then see if we can go right back into hollow bot. Okay. All right. And you know, another thing, I've also met the opposite. I've met people who can do that but are still struggling a little bit with a pull-up. So if you're in that group, don't worry, you'll be able to do a pull-up. In fact, the more of those you're able to do, the easier it'll be for you to do a pull-up. Okay, I don't want to be a show-off, but I haven't done an actual pull-up yet. And honestly, doing those gets my back very pumped, very like, okay, it's a powerful movement. And I haven't even had to do a pull-up. In fact, just to make a point, I'm not gonna do any pull-ups tonight. Because I'm getting a really nice effect from this, and I'll save pull-ups for another day. Okay, let's go up. Let's try a different angle here. Let's try from this side. One more time, and then we'll go in and have some dinner, and hopefully we'll have a better day. I'm sorry to whine to you guys, but you know, I'm just whiny today. All right, here we go. Hanging, pull up slightly. Oh. Oh. Yeah. You know, hanging is great, but honestly, I find hanging so fucking boring. If I can hang, I consider that hanging, but I'm just doing something as the seconds are ticking by. And I don't know how many seconds that took. I don't care. That got on me, and that's all that matters. Okay, let's go one last time. By the way, I always say this, if you're still with me, thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you watching all this made up nonsense that I'm doing here. All right, here we go. One last time. I'm just trying to give you guys different angles on this, and just trying to get one more rep. Here we go. Squeezing my thighs together, pulling up slightly, bringing the knees up right here. Then trying to level my shins. And then see if I can, and Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm done. All right, you guys. Oh, real quick. I don't know what's today. Day 25, Peptide Therapy. I'd like to thank Merrick Health for sponsoring my treatment. And to be honest, today my joints, they don't feel that great. My ankles are swollen, as they normally are, and they kind of hurt, and my walking is restricted by that. But in all fairness, I jumped rope yesterday. I hadn't jumped rope in a few months, and I did it in the rain and nothing went wrong, but I feel like I overtaxed my ankles. So it's not the peptides, it's, once again, it's me. All right, you guys have a great evening. Much aloha.